Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out.
What's good, everybody? This your boy JTL.
What's up, everybody? Batman the DJ.
What's good? All right, so this is another episode of Check Me Out. Now we got a couple of topics we're gonna be talking about. Now, I don't know if my boy heard about this. It messed me up. I just heard about this late last night. So, Future dropped a new song called "Like That," and in that song, it features Kendrick Lamar. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. But come to find out, in that verse of Kendrick Lamar, right? He's going at a couple people. He's going at Drake and J. Cole. Now they got the song called "First Person Shooter." I'm sure you heard that, right? You ever heard that? He was like, "Who's the GOAT?" Say it then.
I need to go back and refresh. I'm not gonna say.
So on that song, they say something about it's really just like a big three: J. Cole, Kendrick, and Aubrey. So they was basically giving them love.
So basically, Jay-Z, Biggie, and Nas.
Right. But I'm thinking that this is fake. So I'm checking around and all of that. I'm like, this can't be real. I listened to it. I'm like, man, it's probably like some AI stuff. Kind of find out it's real because I went, looked it up. It's on Future's page. And matter of fact, if y'all want to pause this, come back for our reaction, I got the song in the link so y'all can go ahead and actually check it out. So, you know, here we got to say the lyrics. We can't just play the lyrics. We got to say the lyrics because this is a big situation. All right, so here is Kendrick Lamar's verse. These ninjas talking out of their necks. Don't pull no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. I hope them sentiments are symbolic. Hey, my temperament bipolar. I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water. Tell him, hey, yeah. You know, that. Get up with me. Fuck sneak dissing. First person shooter. The name of the song. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. Diss Melly Mel if I have to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location? I still got PTSD. Motherfucker, the big 3 nigga is just big me. Nigga, bum, what? I really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlive Mike Jack. Nigga, bum. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these 9s. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. Alright, now I know I ain't do the best reading the lyrics. You know, the song just came out hours ago. Alright, so what's your reaction on that, first of all? Like the fact that he dissed Drake and Cole.
It ain't a diss until you say a name.
Mm-hmm.
Not a real diss. But I think what it is, it's the bait and sinker.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't say the name, and what he said is gonna bait them to respond.
Mm-hmm.
That's where, if he is playing it like a chess move,
Okay.
if he did that just to bait them out, because they was saying what he said, because it's very easy to get somebody what they said mixed up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Kendrick probably went back at them because he probably took what they said the wrong way. But at the same time, I also think if Kendrick did do that, he's prepared for the smoke. I think what he did was, I'm not gonna say your name. I'm gonna say certain shit so that the people know who I'm talking about. And then if you try to get Brody, I got something for you. Because you know none of them had a response for that Control verse, and he was just playing. He was just saying, this is friendly content, this is hip hop, this is competition. Y'all need to step it up. And everybody, well, the people that weren't mentioned on the song were the ones that got offended because they wasn't mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Real for real. That but the people that were on it, everybody. I think only Big Sean probably said no. Big Sean didn't say anything. It was
It was Big Sean's song.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say anything. It was
Jay Electronica says something. I think he came back and said. I mean, he was on the song too, but I think he came back and said something, but not.
It wasn't
when they asked, like Drake was really mad about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but okay, so you can kind of say
Drake lyrically.
You can kind of no, he can't. But you can kind of say, nah, don't get me wrong, Drake is dope. Don't get me wrong, but on the technical side, Kendrick is more technical,
lyrical.
You know what I mean, like that with the breakdown. So I get what you're saying. It is basically sneak dissing, but it's not. It's still dissing basically because he said the name of the song "First Person Shooter." Then he called out when he said "Big 3." Then he also called out said something about Mike Jackson. Prince outlived Mike Jackson, and meaning like I'm still gonna be able to do something and still have a long and lasting impression as well, because he said he surpassed Michael Jackson numbers on certain things, right? Not record sales, certain historic things. And then you got to think this is everything streaming online.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't no diss, but I'm saying I'd rather have 1 million hard copy album sales than 1 million streams.
Yeah.
Because it's then, especially since the way they sell it nowadays, it's too cheap. It's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So when I first heard the song, I'm like, wow, you mean to tell me that he just like, because when I heard the song, it wasn't nothing bad. He was basically like, this Big 3, we run this. It's us 3. So
yeah, I wouldn't have took offense to that.
Yeah, me neither, but I don't know. I think it's certain things that Kendrick don't like that maybe they've been doing that he like, I gotta call it out.
Well, let me say this.
Which I would think would be more Drake than Cole.
But Kendrick also keeps saying that in certain ways that he don't want to be looked at like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what?
Like as this, how can I say these words? Not big in hip hop, but like everybody look to him like he's one of the ones to save the culture. Like because everybody reference to him and J. Cole. Him and J. Cole. Hence the song on his last album called Savior. From my understanding, that's what I got from that song, because especially what it said at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick made you something. Cole made you something. He names all this stuff. Then it goes into his song, Savior. You know what I'm saying? Are you happy for me? Smile on my face, but are you happy for me? You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about like, the cat is out the bag, I am not your savior. I just find it difficult to love thy neighbor. In other words, it's like I just want to make music, and me for music, y'all trying to put me on the pedestal as far as like as far as like being the one that is has carried a culture. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't.
But see, this is the thing. Like, what I respect about him and Cole is you can put them in that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it. You don't want that pressure. I get it. Because it's just like Kanye. I remember somebody used to say to me, like, Kanye could say the hip hop culture. But yeah, because I knew he was too flashy for it. He got love for the underground. They say he's a great-hearted dude. Look out for people. He bless people. But I knew his arrogance would be an issue. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you have to be perfect or nothing. Cole and Kendrick ain't perfect. But at the same time, they carrying themselves with the decency that you would want an MC to carry themselves with. That's respectful. You know what I mean?
I think Kanye kind of addressed that on the second album. Broke skits. But you ever come back in here, smell no good. Take your showers.
but I mean, it just I want to see what it is because I seen some of the comments. I know y'all gonna put something in the comments. I'm seeing people like, man, J. Cole back on this, jumped on his Huffy and hauling ass to the studio. then they were like,
oh boy,
they were like Drake. He's singing on his way to the studio.
Why did you sing out my name?
Why? Why? So you know what I'm saying, but it's good for the sport. I like the jousting from time to time, especially when it's the cats at the top. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying. Put it to you like this: I like when it's not something that can necessarily turn violent. Like those are MCs and the way they respect the culture. Now I know Drake kind of slip up a little bit, be talking about gangster stuff. I wish he would kind of shy away from that a little bit more. But for as Cole and Kendrick, the way they MCs and stuff, like I'm like, hey man, I know they gonna get it. But I don't know. Like what you think? I think this might be something talked behind the scenes. I know Drake gonna be ready to go in. But I think Cole and Kendrick might talk behind the scenes, and then Cole might say something. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure, like, I just want to understand where this is coming from first, and then I can fully address it. You know what I mean? So what you think gonna happen?
Well, as far as you can do, listen, y'all can keep violence out of it. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you some real history lesson here. If Busy B did not swing on Mo D for what he did, then y'all can keep your hands in your pockets too. Because what Mo D did, and this was like what, early 80s, like 81, 82.
So a lot of y'all ain't gonna get that reference.
I'm going on.
You have to actually go watch.
That means you need to do your homework.
You have to go actually watch the first Beef. You can look it up on YouTube. You can look up the first Beef DVD or whatever, and put Busy B, BUSYBEE versus Cool Mo D, and they'll kind of break it down. It's kind of dope. Trust me. If y'all haven't seen it or y'all know what we're talking about, actually go check it out.
Put the Bob Diggy Bob Bull on hold. I'm sorry.
But y'all go check it out.
Yeah, but then also fast forward, you had Kumo D and LL, and they was getting LL when what LL said on the Break of Dawn to Mo D, Ice-T, and MC Hammer. Each verse was for one of those MCs. You know what I'm saying? And LL was saying some disrespectful stuff to the point where
another thing y'all gotta look up.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Then we fast forward again to now, Benny Siegel and Jada Kiss, they had their thing, but they before it actually turned serious, they squashed it. You know what I'm saying? But that was lyrically, that was a neck and neck battle for a minute. Because it was like Jada would drop something hard, Beans come right back, Jada would drop something right back. It was like, and both of their lyrical abilities was, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, people still have an opinion on who won. I say the slight edge went to Beans a little bit, even though I rock with Jada hard, but there's some people like, no, Jada got him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what made it so good. Like, I would love to see, God rest their souls, just in a battle, not a beef. I want to hear them rhyme against each other. I want to hear Biggie against Pun. Because they both lyrical, they both got their breath control, whatever, this, that, and the other. That would be everybody that's real hip hop glued to that TV like this. If not, if they didn't have it somewhere live where you can go buy tickets and go watch it like the Versus.
Yeah, they'll make some AI shit up nowadays.
I don't want that shit.
But we want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I think what's gonna happen, Cole and Kendrick some kind of way gonna have talks behind the scene. I think Drake just gonna go in, or they gonna interview Drake about it and he gonna talk trash, then he gonna go to the studio and make something. That's what I think is gonna happen. What you think? Like, how do you end that? What do you think is gonna happen?
I honestly think it's like pretty much like what you said. J. Cole's gonna gonna come out with something where it's like he almost like he's dissing back, but he's not. Almost like he's asking the question, like he said, like, well, what is this all about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drake gonna do what you said. He gonna try to put out something, this, that, and the other. You know, and you know, I honestly, if I was Kendrick at this point, I would, and I'll constantly say this, I would constantly play the MC Shan theory.
Which is?
If MC Shan never responded to the Boogie Down Productions, you would have possibly never heard The Bridge Is Over, and we possibly would have never known who KRS-One is, let alone Scott LaRock.
True. But we're a little far away from that now, because these dudes is juggernauts in the game, so we just got to see. Y'all go ahead and give us y'all comments in the comment section. What do you think is going to happen since Kendrick just totally disrespected J. Cole, which surprised me, and Drake, which kind of don't surprise me? Put it in the comment section.
Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out.